I finally got the last part in for the boat rebuild. I got my tachometer in. The old tachometer that was in here was broken. None of these gauges ever worked. They all pegged high. And I had never taken the time to fix them because everything was working right. So I ordered me a new tachometer. To install this tachometer today. I just stuck it in the hole. Nice, perfect fit. I ordered the one that was the same size, like a 3-inch gauge. Maybe after I get this working, I'll get the rest of like the fuel gauge working. Tachometer is the most important part. I'm just gonna try to reuse the old wiring. I think everything is still wired correctly. Based on the diagram, Yamaha was a green wire. Was right here, which is running to this yellow wire. So yellow is my green. Yellow. Hold on, let me go get the wiring diagram. V3 Instruments. Is this like some kind of refurbished model? Alright, for outboards, connect wire as shown. Sending unit for Nissan, for Yamaha is going to be green. Let's see what style one we got here. So if we look at the back of this sending unit, it's laid out like this one. So sending unit is going to be a green wire. Your ground is going to be a black wire, and your ignition wire is going to run red, I'm pretty sure. Alright, yeah, so yeah, your ground is going to be a black wire, and then your ignition is going to be a gray wire. Oh, it's a yellow wire, I'm sorry. This is the old connector for the for that Suzuki tack that I had on here when I got the boat. All we're going to do is clip the connectors off. It's no there we go, that's trash. We're gonna strip the ends of these wires magically. Alright, we got all three of those stripped. So now we're gonna add ring terminals to all three of these. We got ring terminals on all three. This wire is a mess. This is always bothering me, but I don't have the patience to fool with it. So now we're gonna just stick these out through this hole. Hold on, let's get it on this side. Let's pull it tight. And then check the routing. Let's see. Pulling it tight. The wires back that way. Got that. So now this should be just pretty easy, pretty simple stuff right here. Generic stuff that we're doing now. We got this. So now this is where we got to remember our wiring. And what I said, what was what. Okay, I got my brothers might keep. All right, so this is just a 9mm. Loosen all these up. Wish I had a power tool to do this. Is some long. Okay, I'll leave that one on there for now. 3 I'm gonna take off. Let's just do them one at a time. Sender. Sender wire was the green wire, which is yellow on my boat for some reason. Because Suzuki probably said it's yellow. Sender wire. Tighten that on there. Ground wire. Alright, your ground wire is black. Alright, then finally your ignition wire, which is going to be yellow on most Yamahas. I'll just tap it into what was already here on the boat. So now that we got all that hooked up, stuff this back in here. Okay. The back. Tell me that there's a way. Alright, there we go. Turn it back right. Make sure it's pretty straight. It's so snug, it's hard to just twist it a little bit. Alright, that's pretty straight. Over here, put the mounting bracket on the back. It's pretty simple how these things go together. Oh, can you see it up there? Nice and shiny and blue. Why this ain't lining up? Why this ain't lining up? This is not working. Oh, there you go. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. Ah, this is easier than I thought. After I put this on, Only thing left to do is I'm gonna go get me some new fresh spark plugs. I'm going to go and grab some spark plugs, and I'm also going to go get some oil and some gas. Crank this baby up for the first time. Alright, so now that I got that all tightened up, I'm going to cinch up some of these wires with some zip ties and kind of clean this up a little bit. This stuff is crazy looking. So I'm going to clean this up, try to clean up these wires a little bit. After I do that, I'll bring y'all back in and we'll continue testing the tachometer. Okay, I cleaned it up as best I could. I know it probably doesn't look much different to you, but it's a little bit better than it was. To calibrate it, there's a little dial up here, and I think it's already set properly. It says to set it to half of the poles on your motor, and this Yamaha 90 is a 12-pole motor. So they have markings for 2 poles, 3 poles, 4 poles, 5 poles, and 6 poles. So since we have a 12-pole motor, we're gonna turn it to a 6 to the 6. So we're at the moment I've been waiting for / dreading. We're at the moment where I'm gonna crank this thing up. I just went to the gas station, pumped in 10 fresh gallons of gas, and put in a 25-to-1 mixture of oil. So that's what, 51.2 ounces of oil into 10 gallons of gas. And so we got everything going. I'm gonna start pumping the ball. All right, now we're getting it primed. I'm starting to hear it coming into the carbs. Primer ball is getting hard now. Everything is all primed up. We got fuel running to everything. Here we go. Here we go. Let's turn it back on. See if we can get it going again. Right. I imagine it's something to do with it. We finally got it back together. After blowing the motor up back in late August 2018, we finally getting the motor back together. It's March 2019 now, so it's been some time. It was a great learning experience. I had never done anything like this before, and it was really fulfilling to get the motor back together and to turn that key for the first time and hear it fire up. We're not completely through the woods yet. We have a few more issues that will arise. I don't know how well I documented them because they were really frustrating. I think I have a little footage of that, so maybe we have one more episode of boat repair, motor repair, and rebuild, and we'll be done with this series. I want to thank you guys for watching. If this is your first one that you've seen, go back to the playlist and look at it from the beginning where we had it in a million pieces and where we are now. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the water, in the boat.